Have you ever looked at someone incredibly smart and wondered why their life is falling apart? They're insightful. They read complex books. They talk about big ideas. But behind closed doors, they're anxious, stuck, and overwhelmed. They start projects and never finish. They dream big but stay paralyzed. Their minds race 24/7, but their lives don't move. This isn't a rare problem. It's a hidden epidemic. And chances are, if you're watching this, you felt it too. So what's going on? Why do smart people, the ones with all the potential, often struggle the most? And more importantly, how do we break that cycle? Let's dive in. Mental overload and analysis paralysis. Smart minds see too many angles. Every decision becomes a maze of outcomes. They don't see just A and B. They see the entire alphabet, and every failure hiding inside it. That sounds intelligent, but it leads to paralysis. When everything feels risky, action feels impossible. So they delay, rethink, overanalyze. They exhaust themselves without ever making a move. Their mind becomes a prison, filled with questions and fears, but no exit. Procrastination as a shield. Smart people aren't lazy. They're perfectionists. They want every move to be flawless or not at all. This creates chronic procrastination. They don't start because they're afraid of what starting might expose. What if I'm not as good as they think I am? What if I fail and everyone sees I'm a fraud? So they stall, and the longer they wait, the heavier the guilt becomes. Soon, they're not avoiding the task, they're avoiding the shame. Praise that destroys. Many smart people grew up hearing, "You're gifted," "You're talented," "You're brilliant." It felt good until it became pressure. They didn't learn to try, they learned to perform. Success became identity, and failure? Personal collapse. So they started avoiding effort, because trying and failing felt worse than not trying at all. This isn't laziness, it's fear wrapped in expectations. Social isolation. Smart people think deeply, and that depth isolates them. They notice things others miss. They ask questions that make others uncomfortable. So they censor themselves. They stay quiet in conversations. They stop sharing what excites them. They feel like aliens in a world that runs on surface talk. They're not just alone, they're unseen. And for a smart, sensitive person, that's soul-crushing. Emotional burnout. Highly intelligent people often have intense emotional sensitivity. They read between the lines, always. They sense every shift in tone, every pause, every micro-expression. They carry others' emotions. They overthink one awkward text for hours. This emotional data overload creates exhaustion. They become drained by interactions most people brush off. It's not weakness, it's depth, without boundaries. Intelligence versus life skills. Success doesn't reward the smartest, it rewards the bold, the consistent, the resilient. Smart people often over-prepare. They get stuck in research, theory, and planning. Meanwhile, others, less talented, take messy action and win. Why? Because action beats analysis, and the world rewards momentum more than mastery. It's not fair, but it's true. Breaking the cycle. Step 1. Accept imperfection. Perfection is fear in disguise. Do it wrong. Do it small, but do it. Step 2. Lower the bar. Write one sentence. Work for 5 minutes. Make it too easy to fail. Step 3. Take action before you feel ready. The mind catches up once the body moves. Step 4. Find people who think like you. You're not weird. You're wired differently. And that wiring needs connection, not isolation. Step 5. Celebrate effort, not outcome. Train your brain to value motion, not just results. Intelligence is a tool, not a master. You don't have a thinking problem. You have an overthinking problem. Your brain is not broken. It's just loud. It floods you with possibilities, risks, ideas, but it doesn't take action. You do. If you want freedom, stop waiting for certainty. Start before you're ready. Move even when it's uncomfortable. Smartness isn't a curse, but it can become one if you let it paralyze you. Train your mind like a muscle. Use it. Stretch it, but never let it stop you from living. You've probably lived most of your life thinking, if I just understood more, I'd be okay. If I just figure it out, I'll finally move forward. But here's the truth no one told you. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have an action problem. Smart minds get stuck because they worship the mind. They believe logic will save them. But life doesn't reward the smartest. It rewards the ones who show up, even when it's messy. Your brain isn't broken. It's just loud. Train it to follow your values, not your fears. Act before you feel ready. Start before you're confident. Move even when your mind screams, wait, because insight is nothing, unless it leads to motion, and motion, even slow, even scared, is how we turn smart into strong.